Hello everyone! In the previous video, we have covered on the basics of Lily, and in today's video, we'll be looking at the potential builds for her. For a start, I'll be covering one of the most important elements of the game, which is farming. Now, as we all already know, that in farming, you will want speed.
Then I have no choice.
Die, Batosai!
Over here!
Accuracy.
This hurts.
And consistency.
You're so wonderfully strong.
Now, I wasn't kidding when I mentioned previously that she, which is Lily, is really good. Most of the important mage skills are already locked in her skilled tree. So if you are new to the game, focus on farming those materials to unlock them as soon as possible. So with all those skills out of the way, I'll be talking about skills that I would put on her to make her a farming machine. First up, we have Magic Aura. I think that this is one of the most important skills that can really take her to the next level with Magic Aura. 75% more damage on her skills, on her magic, I mean. And this is really important. The amount of boost she can get from this particular skill is incredible. So I would prioritize this as the first skill to learn. But of course, if you are newer, you can look further down the priority list. So second thing will be pretty simple, which is the Magic Up 1 and Magic Up 3. This will be relatively easier to get. So 1 and 3 cost 4 SC. And next would be Moonlight. Now Moonlight is really important on a farming mage because you want your mage as soon as possible entering the stage and cast magic off. You want her to be, she will most likely be at max HP, and you will want to keep her there because of Moonlight. And this gives you additional 20% more int, and it can definitely help you one shot the enemies in that stage. And next we have light and dark boost. So if you are using particularly light or dark, you will want this boost of 10% more damage. And also light high boost. We don't have light dark high boost at this point still. So right now this three will be the best to add into her light and dark kit. So this costs 14 SC. And next will be crit pack. So what is the crit pack? The crit pack is something like that I'm just gonna make it a norm for me to mention it in my next videos, in my future videos. The crit pack would include crit ups, which is 1, 2, and 3, and also aim vitals with fast criticals. So this will give you 18 SC cost, and it gives you a total of 30% chance on crit, and also the additional 30% crit damage from aim vitals. And so if with all this added, right, these skills that I mentioned above, if all of them added, it costs 49 SC. This is already, from my knowledge, all that you can give to Lily to boost her light and dark magic. So with 49 SC, she's literally packed with everything she needs for light and dark. Some of the optional skills that I have right here are Proc Force. So this will give her an element of sustain, which I don't really feel that is required when farming, because most of the time she's gonna be one-shotting, unless you're gonna see that she's not able to one-shot, or she gets hit sometimes and she's not casting, or you don't have insta-cast, then you might want to put in Proc Force to make sure that she gets healed up, right? So this will give you sustain. So this is optional. And next will be MP ups. She has a really big MP pool already, and not to mention she also has Archangel's Blessing when she goes into the future rounds. So MP shouldn't be a very big problem. However, if you are new and she needs a few casts before she can kill one wave, then I suggest that you can maybe look this up as in to try putting up MP ups and see whether this can improve your farming experience. And also one more thing will be dual wheel. So dual wheel will come in the situation whereby if you have really strong staffs, right? Really strong staffs, much better than your ropes. Okay, if because she has rope high boost, so if you have really good ropes, it might not be vital to give her dual wheel, and she can also or already be doing really well with rope. So you will save 14 SC in a sense if you are just using a rope. But if you are trying to hit a new benchmark in terms of damage so that you can one shot, you try to hit that next level. If not, you can't, then maybe you can try putting on dual wheel. But you have to make sure that you have good staffs to complement this build. Right. Let us move on to what if, right, you are trying to farm a stage that is not weak to light or dark, right? And you want to put on another element on her. In this build, so we're going to remove the light and dark stuff, and then you're just going to be left with the bare bones, which is Magic Aura, Magic Up, Crit Pack, and Moonlight. So this would be 35 SC, and you can add another element of your choosing, depending on the stage that you are trying to farm, and the element would have 7 to 10 SC for a tier 3, and attack raises, boost, high boost, and elemental crit. So this will add up to 35 to 38 SC. I would say that if you have, you can see that total it costs 70 SC minimum, right? So I would feel like you can play around with crit or the elemental boost. So you can choose in between them. Magic Aura will be a stay. Crit ups will be Magic up will be a stay. Moonlight will be a stay. But crit, elemental boost, attack raise, all this can be played around with the amount of SC that you have. So you just need to make sure that you fill up those spots smartly with the skills that will help you the most. All right, and so we'll move on right now to the equipment. So as you can see, those are the equipments in terms of staffs, the higher int staffs, and some of them they do have better skills on them. Like Maja Wand has a 30% increase to light damage, while Godly Staff is just a stat stick, right? It adds a pretty high int, and that's about it. So you gotta have to find a weapon that suits your stage that you're going to. If you're using light, a Maja one is a must, and then you can further bump up your light damage. So, well, you can play around all this. These are the choices. And well, for ropes, not many good ropes out there. Um, so there's two here: Rope of Zeluin and Holy Rope So Fin. So these are the ropes that I would recommend putting on her if you're not using dual wheel. Now for accessories, basic accessories for mages, Red Moonstone and Cultist Pendant. Cultist Pendant is actually pretty nice because it also adds dark damage, right? So Instacast, you're gonna need both of them. If you don't want Instacast or don't need Instacast, some of the options that you can put on is Bangle of the Master Thief. It can help you to steal some additional mats. So if you're gonna leave it on auto and you need those materials, Bengal and Master Chief might be able to provide you with more value in terms of the loot. And you can also put on her paid accessories, right? Depending on whether you're using light or using dark, you can put one of them as the paid accessory to reduce the resistance of the opponent so that you can get one shot effect off the stage. This is it, guys. Pretty straightforward. Hope you have an awesome time grinding her mats. Build a monster of a farmer with her. I'll be coming up with more videos, one of it being Lily in Tower. So subscribe to the channel and get the latest updates and stay tuned for more Last Cloudia. Thank you all for watching, and this is Zaz here, signing out. Two majors. I think the mistake that I made was Lily was not the real mage. The real mage was Popoi. So technically speaking, I was played there because I chased Lily But actually Lily is not the real mage. Lily is just a bait.